Hi, and good morning to everybody, and Happy New Year. I think I've already said that. My name is Jill Lancet, and I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the western part of Sydney, Australia. Grey Stains, to be precise. New year, new mini catalogue, new A-Bration offer, new host code. This will end on the 5th of February. Now, you can go to my online store here and you can look at the items in the new catalogue. That should be live. And you can place orders there as well. That will also take you to my YouTube channel, Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest. Yeah, I think that's all. Anyway, I want to walk you through the new catalogue and the new A-Bration promotion. It starts today, 5th of January. So I just want to explain a little bit about A-Bration. A-Bration is a promotion that usually coincides with the new mini catalogue, and you get stuff for free. I mean, if you're buying stuff anyway out of the new catalogue, why not do it in that 2-month period and get some stuff for free? Who doesn't like free? Free, my favourite number. Anyway, I just want to explain how A-Bration works. Okay, now it doesn't have to be strictly purchases from the new mini catalogue, which is this one here. I can take that note off now because I can show you. It doesn't have to be strictly purchases from there. I mean, you could stock up on your card stock, you know, your normal everyday supplies, stamp and dimensionals, glue, whatever. But it's a great opportunity to get stuff from the new catalogue and then get free stuff. So I'm going to walk you through this mini catalogue, but I just want to explain how A-Bration works. So for every purchase that is a qualifying purchase, and in this case, the minimum purchase is $90 Australian dollars. It's 110 New Zealand dollars. You're entitled to one of these free gifts. It shows you in the little mini A-Bration catalogue how much a qualifying purchase has to be. So the first half is usually the $90 purchase items. So we have this beautiful, adorable owls. I have got some sample cards to show you, but that will be on another day. This is going to take long enough. So I don't really want that to overpower this. You will see them. Be patient, grasshopper. So that's the adorable owls. You get these 3 cute little owl images and some sentiments. There's this other one here called Thanks a Bunch. I hope that's not too glary. It's got carrots on it, of all things. But anyway, really cute. So that's another $90 free gift with purchase. This is also for $90. It's a paper pack, and it's called the Dainty Flowers. They're beautiful. I have these. I will be featuring these later on. Actually, I've got one little sample of that paper here. So that gives you an idea. It's got this background on it that looks like it's textured. Beautiful paper. Of course, it's double-sided, and you will see this featured, so don't panic. But you get 12 sheets, 2 of each side, 2 of each design, I beg your pardon, and they're double-sided, and they're full 12 by 12 inch sheets, so they're big. And this coordinates with a stamp set that's in the new mini catalogue, the Dainty Delights bundle. So you can coordinate items from here and then earn the free paper that goes with the stamp set and dies that are in the catalogue. So yeah, that's a great idea as well. Here's another $90 one, and it's called On the Farm. Again, it's 12 by 12 papers, double-sided. You get 12 sheets, so 6 designs. Again, a $90 one. It also coordinates with a new stamp set that's in the mini catalogue on page 34. There's heaps of information in the little mini catalogue and the A-Bration catalogue. So yeah, if you know how to read it, it's really great. There is also this stamp set, $90 purchase for this one, and it's called Sending Support, and it's got some uplifting sentiments on there. Sometimes we just like to send a card of encouragement. This gorgeous paper, also $90 spend. It's called Favoured Flowers. It's also 12 by 12. They seem to be always the 12 by 12. But it's got these really dramatic dark backgrounds. Of course, it's double-sided, and beautiful colours included in there. It also coordinates with a stamp set in the mini catalogue called the Fragrant Flowers Bundle. Oh, tongue twister. This is gorgeous. I saw this. This was the first thing that I just went crazy over. Again, $90 spend. It's called In the Country, and you get 2 stamps in this, and they are scenic stamps, and they're gorgeous, and they absolutely lend themselves to watercolouring. And I will show you some samples in the next video. Now, this stamp set here is with a $180 purchase. It's called The Beautifully Happy. I have actually already featured this, but it's a 2-step stamp set. 2-step stamp set, yeah. So you can just do the outline, or you can use these stamps to fill the colour in. And it's photopolymer, so you can see where you're putting that easily. You can get that lined up very easily. So that's with a $180. Or if you spend $180, you could choose 2 $90 rewards. Something to think about. So that's one $180 purchase. This is also a $180 purchase. This is a huge paper pack. It is 12 by 12 papers. There's 48 sheets in there. And you get 4 of each design, and of course they're double-sided. Now, 12 by 12 paper, there's 48 sheets there. If you cut that down, I can't even... My head does not go around the math of how many cards you could make with that. I mean, and in some cases, you're not using a great deal of it. So that is going to last you forever. There was also, as usual, if you decide to have a party, host a party, there's a host gift. And during celebration, if you decide to host a party, anybody that orders over $90 is going to earn the free stuff. So something to think about there. Like, just get a few people together and host a party. You get the benefits. Now, this is what I really wanted to talk about. I touched on this in the last video. This is the joining fee, the joining offer for A-Bration. Now, it will end on the 28th of February, as does the whole A-Bration promotion. Sorry, I just had to have a drink. But the offers are really good this time. Okay, so I'm going to go through them here. The first offer is option 1. Now, this option is you join for $210. It's not the normal $169 join. It's 240 New Zealand dollars, but 210 in Australian dollars. You get your choice of $315 worth of products. You choose them, and you get the exclusive boho blue mini stamp and cut and emboss machine. Now that's only available for a limited time, and it's a little bit of a sneak peek on one of the in colours that's coming in 2023-25. So if blue's your bag, this is the go. If not, just go for the white one, the standard white one. It's the original one. The deal is the same. You pay $210 Australian or 240 New Zealand dollars, and you still get your up to $315. You can't go over. You can't go over that $315. So before you sit down to place your order, work out what you want. If you're like $7 short or something, throw a glue in or something like that. Stamp and dimensionals. Use it all up. Use right up to your $315. Get the best value. And the third option is our standard joining fee, which is $169 Australian, $189 New Zealand dollars. But you still get your choice of $315 Australian or $375 New Zealand. So that's a really good deal. That is really good incentive to join my team during celebration. So again, it ends on the 28th of February. You've got heaps of time to think about joining or what you'd like to put in your starter kit, but be aware that that blue, boho blue, look at it, it's pretty, that boho blue stamp and cut and emboss machine, or as I like to call them, Berthas, is only available for a limited time. Now, they're going to go quick. I can tell you that right now, because everybody will want one. So yeah, that's what celebration is all about. It's that 2-month period where you can earn free products according to your qualifying order, and that is, of course, before shipping and handling. If you join, you don't pay shipping or handling. You pay your joining fee, $210 or $169. That's it. No extra joining fee. You also get a bundle of catalogues to share around. You don't have to sell anything. You don't have to run classes. You can just get your discount. And if it's not for you, if you don't want to continue on, you don't do anything. You just, once your first quarter runs out, you will just drop off the system if you have not met your quarterly commitments. It's that easy. If you then drop off and you decide you want to rejoin again, if you join with me again, you can join virtually the next day. If you decide you want to join with a different demonstrator, and that's your right, there is a waiting period. Okay, so yeah, if you'd like to know any more about any of that, just shoot me an email. If you go to my online store, my telephone details are there. So yeah, if you're really unsure about anything, I'd rather you ask the question than just sit there and be confused. So that's celebration. I hope I've covered enough. Now let's get on to the mini catalogue. Oh, I mean, I've been looking at this since on stage, so Yeah, I hope that's in frame. Okay, so it's quite a big mini catalogue this time. Sometimes they're not so big. You've got your table of contents here in the first page. Beautiful samples. And this is what I love about these catalogues. If for nothing else, you can copy the designs in these, and they are ideas meant for you to copy. So beautiful, beautiful. And they're always really well presented. So I'm just going to stand up and just make sure that that is in frame. Okay. So if I go to there, you're in frame. Okay. So that's the first page. This is the boring stuff. Table of contents tells you the sweets. It has an index. There's some new icons this year. Now, bundles will have this icon here. And a bundle means if you buy the stamps and the dies at the same time together, you get a 10% discount. This little clock here indicates a quick and easy projects, and they're perfect for creating multiples. So if you've got a lot of cards that you want to make the same, look for this. It means that they're going to be reasonably quick. Distinctive, this little icon here, distinctive, means that they are, they're like newsprint. One stamp will create different levels of depth to the design, and I'll point that out when we get there. This little icon here that says mini, that's the little mini stamp and cut and emboss machine. That means that those products are sized to fit in with the mini stamp and cut and emboss machine. Now here's the new one. You'll see here two little squares. One says C for Charlie. One says P for Papa. These are available, the same stamp set is available in either cling, which is the C, or P for photopolymer, which is the ones that you can see through. Now, I don't know why. I think maybe they're testing the market to see which style of stamp is more popular, either the red rubber ones, which is the ones indicated with a C, or the photopolymer, which are the clear ones. This is photopolymer. It's clear. Okay. The others are red rubber. And I think they're trying to just see what is the most popular. So just keep an eye out for that, because you're going to get two different item numbers depending on which style of stamp you prefer. I'll explain that when I get to it. Okay, so there's some information here. This is Sarah Douglas. This is the CEO of the company. There's a little bit of a preface here from her. Again, more beautiful samples, more ideas. Yeah, I just love these. They're just beautifully produced. Anyway, so here's on this next page, which is page number 7, is showing about our kits. Now, the kits are not in the catalogues. You can only find the kits in my online store. They come in these beautiful cardboard boxes, which are really sturdy, and you can reuse them. You can reuse them over and over again. Stand them vertically and they will fit into a bookshelf quite easily. Everything is included in a kit. Some of them will have stamps. They'll provide you with the block, and usually with at least one ink pad, a little ink spot. Everything's included in there, including these little, and I'm just going to see if I've got some here, little glue dots. And I thought they were embellishments. Now I've cut this down. You get You usually get a sheet of these, and they're actually glue dots. So they're sticky on both sides. And this top white covering is actually a protective piece that that is meant for you to peel off. Now, I'm going to get my take your pick, and I'm going to show you what I mean. So you just lift it like this, and now this side is sticky, and I can just put that down. Oops. Nope, it's not working. Oh, I see why. I left the adhesive behind. Look, I left the adhesive behind. I'll try that again. So you just lift the glue dot up, and these are ones I've had sitting here for a while. You pop it down, and then you remove the protective cover. Now, I'm not sure if you can see that there, but that is the little glue dot. Now, you can stick things onto that, embellishments. Usually in these cases, you stick the little die cuts or what you stamp, and that's how you put them. If you prefer to use your own glue, that's fine, but they have actually included everything in there. They've thought of everything with the kits. So they come in these beautiful boxes. Instructions are included. I did feature the birthday book in one of my videos. I've also featured this beautiful sentimental rose one, but you need to look at them online. You won't see them in the catalogues apart from this general introduction to them. So that's something to think about. Now onto the first suite. This is called the Country Floral Lane. Now there is a number for the suite. Now the suite includes all the products that are pictured here. So in this particular suite, you get a stamp set, a punch, the ribbons, you get the beautiful embellishments, 2 lots of paper, and there is, how many is in that? 48 sheets of 6x6 and 12 sheets of 12x12, and all of that is included in the suite. So when you see a spread like this and it says suite, if you want to purchase all of the items, you use the one item number there. You can purchase all of the items separately, okay, but you would then have to enter each item number of each item. So they've put these suites together to save you time. You just put one item number in and you know that you're going to get everything that's in there. Bundled together, the punch and the stamp set, and there is the 10% saving. There's a little icon there. So that's, I guess, designed for Valentine's Day. But it's a nice, the papers are lovely. And of course they're double-sided. You get these beautiful adhesive backed sequins. They're ready to go. They've already got the adhesive on them. And look at that beautiful ribbon. So there's a close-up of the stamp set. It's the same stamp set from the previous page. Look at the samples you get to have a look at. It is a distinctive stamp set, and you can see by the way that has created some depth and some shading. That's all built into the stamp, okay? All built into the stamp set. And they are clear, the clear photopolymer stamps. This one here is really, really lovely. A bundle, save 10% with the bundle, dies and stamp sets. And it cuts out these words. It cuts them out. It cuts them out really, really fine, like this. Then it cuts out a shadow, which is the pattern paper behind that. And then it cuts out a further shadow, which is this light pink. So you get 3 layers on that. You can use them separately, use them together. But yeah, you can build the design up with these beautiful flowers. Look at them there. So they're 2-step as well. You stamp the large one in lighter colour and then this one in a darker colour, and you get this beautiful depth, very graphic looking stamp set. I'm just going to have another drink. Excuse me. And we're only just into the catalogue. Dear oh dear. Share a milkshake. Now you've got dies and stamp set there. Okay, 10% off if you buy them together in the bundle. This is a really fun one. You've also got, it also makes these waffle cones. So here's the die for the waffle cone. I hope that's not glary. And then you just fold them over and make these little waffle cones. It also shows you some opaque adhesive backed gems. Now this is not a suite, it's a bundle, stamps and dies, but they throw in little bits of product throughout the catalogue. So yeah, just keep an eye out for that. It shows you here that it will fit through the mini. So the dies themselves will fit through the mini. Here's another one for the people that love cats. It's called Love Cats. Duh. Beautiful silhouette style stamps and just a couple of sentiments. But isn't that cute? Oops. And here's another suite. This is called the Fancy Floral. No, Fancy Flora. And this is beautiful. This is a huge suite. The number's there. But you get this stamp set and those dies, plus this stamp set and those dies. So you're getting 2 stamp sets, 2 die sets. You're getting this fine shimmer paper. So there's 6 sheets in there, 2 of each colour, 12 by 12. You get these beautiful faceted iridescent pastel gems, some pool party ribbon, and it's like 10 yards. That's 9 metres. And this gorgeous, gorgeous paper. Now it's 6 by 6, but it's got that beautiful artistic. I'll show you on the back. Look at that. Looks like acrylic or oil painting. Oh, beautiful. So that is in that suite there called the Fancy Flora. That is going to be beautiful. This die here creates the whole card front. There's the die there. Excuse me. But again, you can purchase all these items separately. Bundle, save 10%, and then each item is listed there with a bit of an explanation and the individual pricing. So bundles are a good way. Buy one bundle and you can use it so many different ways. Sorry. This is a close-up of one of the stamp sets. And it's a photopolymer. Oh gosh, now I'm going to cough. Hang on. It's a photopolymer, which means that you can see where you've stamped. And they've paired it with this really good sentiment stamp set. It has these very, very useful tags and labels. So that's a bundle. Over the page is the whole suite. Pick and choose. Make yourself a cup of tea or coffee and have a really good look through the catalogue. So it will fit through the mini. So the dies are designed to fit through the mini. Obviously this big one's not going to fit through the mini because it's the size of a card front. So yeah, something to think about there. Okay, on to the next one. Lighting the way. Now here is what I was talking about. You'll see the C and an item number, and then you will see the P and an item number. Now, if you opt for the C, you will get the red rubber stamps. If you opt for the P, you will get the clear photo polymer stamps. And so you can see where you're placing them. So it's also a distinctive one. You'll see the variation in the leaves there. The stamp does all of that for you. So bundle, or you can buy stamps and die separately. Don't buy them in the bundle and save 10%. But aren't they beautiful? And the die actually cuts out this big lantern here and the beautiful bee. Here's another one for the hippies in our lives. Isn't that lovely? It's called Spring Blessings. And you know those, they send them up, those paper bag balloons or whatever they are. It's a lovely little set. And you've got all these little individual bits and pieces that you can create the scene. Also featured on here is some dragonfly trinkets. So that's page 19. So that's a nice little one. Okay, now this stamp set goes with the paper that was in here called the, this paper here. It's called the Fragrant Flowers Bundle, and the paper is called the Favoured Flowers. So the bundle is $85.50. Purchase the bundle, buy a bottle of glue, and you'll get the paper for free. Can't say any more than that. But isn't it lovely? And the dies are beautiful. The dies will cut out this. Apparently, from what I can work out, is the dies will actually cut out some of the flowers in the paper. So occasionally you might not want to have the time to stamp it. It's going to cut them out. So yeah, why not? And look, beautiful samples, beautiful, beautiful samples all throughout the catalogues. This one here I've actually got, and I will be featuring this. It's called By the Bay. Now, there is the collection or the suite item number, which will get you everything. But here are the individual items. Now, these are just gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. They've got these beautiful pearls. They look like freshwater pearls. The paper itself has iridescence to it. I've got some pieces here. I hope that that is doing it justice. There's just two pieces. This does not, one side has just the matte finish, but the other side has some sort of foil or iridescence. Now that's like pearl. Oh, just beautiful papers. Look at that. I have made a card and I will show you, but sometimes it's hard to judge what it looks like in the catalogue until there's that one there. I mean, you can't really tell what that looks like. So just beautiful papers. And I will be featuring that. Again, you've got your suite number, you've got your individual items there. It comes with stamps, dies, ribbon, these beautiful freshwater pearl accents, and the papers. Now the papers are 6 by 6. You get 48 sheets and 4 of each design. Of course, they're double-sided. When you look in your catalogue, you'll see that these are the colours that will go in with the papers, the coordinating colours, etc. This is telling me that this is a distinctive stamp, so it's going to give you those different depths of colour and tone. And they fit in the mini. Okay, so we'll move on. Here's a big background stamp. Now, look how they've used this. It's one stamp. Now, this is not the full size of it. It is 85% shown here, so it's going to be bigger. It's a clear mount stamp, a cling mount stamp, I mean. And what they've done is they've stamped it as a background and then fussy cut out the flower in the middle. I mean, there's so many different ways you can use this. They've pierced it with the take your pick tool to create a little pierced border around there. Look, you could, there's just so many different ways. They've stamped this in one colour, they've coloured that in a different colour, that in a different colour, obviously using sponge daubers or whatever. But beautiful, really lovely examples all through the catalogue. This one here is called Nested Friends. It's a stamp and die. Bundle, 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 bundle. Save 10%, don't pay full price. Isn't that lovely? There's another one here called, excuse me, Queen Bee. Look at that bee. Isn't it gorgeous? And here it looks like they've gold embossed it there. Beautiful. So the die will cut out the bee, the flowers, various other things, and you get a label in there as well. You get wings for the bee, so you can create a 3D bee. Just lovely. And look, they give you little ideas like, hey, why don't you just watercolour them and then cut them out? Lovely. It fits in the mini. Well, the dies fit in the mini. Beautiful. And a lot of background accents and things like that. And that's the size of the label. I don't know if this is full. This wouldn't be full size, but yeah, it gives you this beautiful label as well as the other things. I mean, can you imagine trying to fussy cut that one out? There's a die for it. Don't worry. Here's another one called Silly Goose. Silly Goose. My husband's favourite saying is, you don't have to have a long neck to be a goose. This would be perfect for him. It's just a stamp set, but it is available in either the cling, which is the red rubber, or the photopolymer. Okay, so just be aware of what those item numbers stand for. If you order one and were expecting the other, it was because of the incorrect item number. Now also this one is indicating that it's quick. It's a quick card to make. So again, it's giving you ideas. It coordinates with some paper. They've shown you some paper there that you can coordinate it with. That's a tree from the paper. They're showing you our beautiful watercolour pencils because that's what they've coloured this with, the beautiful watercolour pencils. But isn't that fun? Look at that. 2 background stamps on this page. I have this one here. I've already featured one card from that. I don't have this one. But, you know, when I saw those in the catalogue at On Stage, before we'd actually seen them properly, I thought, but they're so versatile. Like, that's filled up a whole card. That's filled up virtually the whole card. So background stamps are good to have in your stash. And of course, that's only 50%. So they would stamp the whole front of a card in one go. Now, these are reversible stamps, and they are the clear photopolymer, and you'll see that if you stamp him, you can then peel your stamp off. I'll show you with this one. This one's not really a reversible one. So I stamp my outline, I take it off my block, I turn it over, ink this up and stamp that. So then I will get the whole silhouette of the stamp, and just create some colour in the background. There's the back of the stamp, showing how they've stamped the back of it, and that's the front side. So that's another fun thing. There's another 2 stamps there. So you can create these little underwater scenes, and they do it so well. Oh, they do it so well. So it's reversible. There's another icon that I didn't see before, but reversible. Now, this suite I have actually featured in my YouTube channel. It was a card for Margaret, who was turning 80. It's called the Regency Park Suite. There is the number there. They are photopolymer stamps. This is another big collection. And I love these things. I love them. So you get 2 stamp sets, 2 die sets, you get a punch. Oh, no, you just get the punch. That's showing what the punch punches out. So 2 stamp sets, the punch, the die set, an embossing folder, which is absolutely gorgeous. I love this embossing folder. It's, what are they calling it? Cane weave. I'm just calling it basket weave. But look at the beautiful detail. Oh, and it's one of those, like, it's like a 3D one. There's so much depth to it. So 2 stamp sets, a punch, a die, some textured shimmer paper, the embossing folder. You get this beautiful, beautiful Night of Navy ribbon, these milky dots, and this huge 48 sheet 6x6 paper pack. That's like, everything's there. Now, that's $245, okay? $245 for that. You only need $180 to get the most expensive of the free, but $280, how many $90 free gifts can you get with that? My maths is bad, so I'll let you work it out. But, yeah, and the papers coordinate with the stamp sets coordinate with the punch. These 2 mix and match. It's really, really a lovely suite. I just flipped over this. When I saw it on stage, I just flipped over it. They only feature a certain amount of items on stage. But I went back and I had a good look at this set, and I thought, that is beautiful. It makes these little interwoven labels. Go and see my video. Go and see my video on my YouTube channel of Margaret's 80th birthday card. It's beautiful. So here's a close-up of one of the stamp sets. Now this one coordinates with the punch. So this is one stamp. They're all on the same stamp, and it's a 2-step stamp. So you stamp the background, you stamp the outline, and then you fit it into the punch, and it punches all 3 of them out together. So you're stamping all 3 together and you're punching all 3. Time saver, time saver, time saver. But that particular set, if you just wanted the stamp set and the dies, is called the Petal Park. And again, bundle it, bundle it, bundle it, save 10%. The other half of the suite is this stamp set here. It's got some beautiful sentiments in it. These are all separate, so you can mix and match those. You've got the dies that you can build the flowers up with. You can also use them with those flowers. Again, beautiful samples in the catalogue. And yeah, bundle, bundle, bundle. Buy the sweet, then you don't have to decide which one you want. This one is on the farm, and it goes with the paper that is in here. So you can't get the paper in the mini catalogue, and the paper will only last while the A-Bration promotion is on. So on the 28th of February, these things are all gone. So you can get the bundle, the stamps and the dies. That's $90 right there. Get the paper free. Anyway, cute, cute. My little granddaughter loves, she's 3. She just loves farm animals and dinosaurs. Sadly, they don't coexist. So anyway, this one I love. This one is a little bit of a sleeper. I didn't really take much notice of this, but if you buy the bundle, you get these stamps and the dies. And look at the border dies. Aren't they gorgeous? Look at that one. It creates that leafy corner with a stitched arc that goes around. Oh, just gorgeous. And you've got all little elements. So just beautiful. Yeah, that's definitely on my list. This one here is called Marigold Moments. Stamps and dies again. It's a 2-step photopolymer. So you stamp the background, you stamp the detail stamp. Got some beautiful sentiments there. And then, of course, the dies. So bundle, bundle, bundle. And if you were to get this pack of paper, like backgrounds behind these beautiful things, there's so many and so many colours in there. So yeah, when you have a look at both of these catalogues, sit down, have a cup of coffee, flip through, make a list, put the page number on it and the item number. You can go back and cross that out. If it's over your budget, just cross that one out or put it on a waiting list, shopping list or something like that. But always put your item number on there, because when you go to order in my store, it asks for the item number. You'll always find the item number next to the name of the stamp. Okay, so here's another one. Nice big sentiments. And they're great. They kind of fill up the front of a card. So it's good to have those. These are beautiful. I've ordered these. Enamel dots, and they come in Night of Navy, Crumb Cake, and White. So they're going to come in handy. Look how beautiful. I mean, the catalogue is worth having just for the ideas. Now, who's to say you can't do this design of card, but instead of that, put the marigolds on the front. Think outside the box, guys. Here's another one. It's called Way to Grow. Now, this is for all those plant fanatics. I think everybody's got one in their family. You can build her outfit up. You can put the hair in appropriate hair, whichever you want. Add the plants. Look at all those little pots, plants. You create what you want to see. No 2 cards need to be the same, because you can just create them differently. There's that beautiful ribbon, that natural looking ribbon. This is a photopolymer one as well, so you can see where you're putting the plants in the pots. You can see where you're putting the girl's hair, whatever. Here's another one called Conversation Bubble. These are always fun. So you get, in the bundle, you get all these shapes. And just incidentally, in the catalogue, you'll see some of them have got like a different colour behind them, and some of them don't. The ones with the different colour behind them, that's the die. That's the die that fits that. So that's another little thing. This little flower, this little star, the sentiments don't, but yeah, they fit in to the little bubbles. So yeah, they're always really fun. So have a look at those. They fit in the mini, and don't forget, bundle, bundle, bundle. Save some money. Save that 10% so you can buy something else. The friendly gnomes, I'm pretty sure they might have been in the old, in the other catalogue, the other mini catalogue. I'm not sure, but there they are there. They're cute. You can build a scene with those. Happy St. Patrick's Day, or good luck in general. It's a punch and a stamp set bundle. You can buy them separately, of course, but the bundle will save you 10%. Here's that little clock symbol. It's telling you that these are quick to put together. Another suite, I don't have this one. We did feature this on stage, and it's beautiful in person. It's beautiful. It's called the Delicate Desert Suite. There's the number there. They are the red rubber cling stamps, and this is what you get in the suite. Now, again, you can buy them separately. If you don't want that, you can just buy the other 4 or 5 components, whatever you like. But if you are thinking of the die and the stamps, then bundle them. Don't buy them separately. So you get the stamps, you get the dies. Look at these beautiful big label dies. And of course you can create frames with them. These beautiful gold faceted, they're like sequins, but moon, crescent moon. There's a teardrop one. This lovely, lovely faux velvet ribbon in the pale papaya colour, which is one of the in colours. I did feature this dry brushed metallic paper. You get 4 sheets, 2 of each colour, and one is petal pink and gold. Cajun craze, rose gold and petal pink, and the other one is petal pink and soft succulent. So they're metallic with a bit of they're paper, and they've got metallic bits. These are metallic bits. Gosh, I don't know how to explain that. And then these beautiful, beautiful, beautiful 12 by 12 papers here. They're called the Delicate Desert. And here again, you've got the colours that will coordinate with that. So yeah, look at your catalogue, read your catalogue, and work out what these little symbols mean. So here's a close-up of the stamp set. Okay, beautiful, beautiful. Again, it's that distinctive. This is what I'm telling you what distinctive means. Hope you can see that. It puts the depth into them. It gives you that variation. So it says distinctive. You've got your 10% if you buy it as a bundle. Beautiful, beautiful. And here is kind and sincere. This is just all sentiments. So some stamp sets might be just all flowers, like the Petal Park. No sentiments in that. But if you get a good variety of sentiments, you can mix them and match them. You don't have to use the sentiments that come, like you don't have to use those sentiments. You can use anything you like. It's your card. You can make it. So that's called Kind and Sincere. And then there's this beautiful paper here. I did see this up close. It's called Like an Animal. And they've got foil accents to it. So beautiful, really beautiful paper. Again, more samples, all the samples in the catalogue. Isn't that lovely? Look at that one. Ballet Beauty. A distinctive stamp. You'll see how that creates that depth. Then there's the Vellum Basics. Now these are new. There's 6 sheets, 2 of each single sided designs, because you can see through vellum. They wouldn't put them on double-sided. There's a little sneak peek of it there. That's like a dotted one. And they're 12 by 12. Now you really only need a little accent of those sort of specialty papers. But isn't that lovely? Beautiful. And they've used the fitting framed florets or whatever it is, oval die there. So take a closer look at the samples. That is actually the treat boxes that come already cut out like that. And they're showing you that we've got these little spritzers, little spray bottles that you can spray water or whatever. This one here was a free gift from Stampin' Ups on Stage, and I have made some samples of these cards. I've made them kind of different, but these type of stamps are really, really good. That one there is just that, just repeatedly stamped. I think they might have stamped it on some designer series paper that's got a bit of a pattern to it. But you can colour them in or just stamp them straight. This one says it's very quick to make, but it's also a photopolymer, so you can see where you're putting it. I will get to the samples shortly. I don't want you here all day. This one here, Taco Fiesta. Now I've ordered this. This is coming in my next order. I just thought it was just fun. You know, I don't have a lot of fun / funny stamp sets. So I thought, you know what? I'm getting this. And you can build these up. Look at the little faces. Look, little moustache. Look at him. And you can put a hat on them. Just fun. Just really fun. That's what card making's about, fun. Now this one here is called the Sweet Citrus Bundle. And it's got a stamp set, the hybrid embossing folder, and dies. Now, we had one at Christmas time, and what happens is it embosses, and then you can cut them out. Now you can stamp them, and then it will give you lots of texture. I can't show you any closer than that, which is terrible. But anyway, I've seen lots of samples of this, and I wondered how they got that beautiful embossing in it. But that's why, because there's a hybrid embossing folder. The dies kind of fit into it. This one here is another fun one, and I think this is on my next to purchase list. It's called Rain or Shine. Now there's the suite number there, so one number gets everything in the suite. Stamp set, so cute. Look how cute that little rabbit is. Dies, you get an embossing folder that's got raindrops on it. It comes with these little loose daisy embellishments, so they're tiny little daisies. Don't know if you can see them there, but how cute are they? And of course the beautiful 12 by 12 paper. Now the dies will cut out some of the animals on the paper, so that's a time saver. You don't have to colour them in if you don't want to. You can just cut them out. It cuts out the clouds as well, I think, on the paper. There's one that's got clouds on it. But yeah, as I said, sweets are always good. You get everything in there, and you're ready to go. There's a close-up of the Easter bunny stamp set. Cute little bunnies. Who doesn't love bunnies? And it's a stamp and punch. Gosh, I'll get it out in a minute. So you save 10% if you buy them together. Here's another sentiment stamp set, and it bundles with this double punch, and it's called the Happy Labels Pick a Punch. So you can make any of these, cut them in a strip, and then it will punch out the ends, and you can do 3 different widths on each side. So you can make them wider or more narrow depending on your sentiment. That's a really handy thing to have. You'll use that forever. Here's a religious one, Rejoice in Him. This is obviously geared towards Easter, but open designs so that you can colour them really, really easily. And beautiful examples here. Gosh, so beautiful. Yeah, I mean, sometimes you can just go through the catalogue, and if you've got that stamp set, even if you haven't got that stamp set, you can copy their designs and create your own card, but base it around the design that these people are professional designers and artists. Use their ideas. You know, if you get stuck, there's that beautiful watercolour, or what do you call it, acrylic background. It's endless. Whatever your imagination can come up with, you can create. Here's another one called Dainty Delight. Now this stamp set and die set coordinates with that beautiful paper, this beautiful paper here that I showed you in the beginning. There it is. So the stamps have got these very delicate flowers and stamps. It's got some beautiful sentiments in it. It's $44 for the stamp set. If you bundle it with the die, it's $96. Buy the bundle, get the paper. It's a sweet almost. It's almost a sweet for half the price. But that is so beautiful. Look at the very delicate, not much colouring required there. Here's another sentiment stamp. I think my husband's just got out of bed. Probably poke his head in here in a minute. It's called Occasionally Funny. So, yeah, big sentiments again. You can fill up the whole card with it. They're always handy to have. They show you some more ideas here with the vellum and the embossing powder. This one here is called Ginkgo Branch. And it's that just beautiful, distinctive stamp set. Now, one stamp and you've got all this detail here. I think this is like a sympathy, with sympathy, friend, sending hope and peace. The die cuts that out. It cuts the individual ones out, and it also cuts out that label there that just happens to fit the sentiments. So yeah, have a look in your catalogue. Read your catalogue. It tells you everything. Here's another suite. It's called Enjoy the Journey. Very outdoorsy, but look, they've thrown in some beautiful flowers for the girls. So, hang on. Yeah, stamps, dies. You get this beautiful twine set that I actually made a card with. This card here, this is actually the pumpkin pie, but you get 3. Pumpkin pie, garden green, and what's that called? Which one's that? Coastal Cabana. And you can separate it and yeah, that comes in there. You get these beautiful enamel sticker icons, and of course 12 by 12 paper. Now they're really nice background papers, so you can build your scenes up yet again. And look here, here's a tip. You can colour those with the blends because they're alcohol markers. You can colour them so they don't have to be strictly black and white. Thistle, know any Scottish people? This is their symbol, isn't it? Sorry, I just had to have a drink. But look how lovely that is. Again, stamps and dies. Now, you don't have to always buy the dies, but they are handy. So, very simple cards there, fit in the mini. They're the red rubber stamps, and they've used the fitting florets, dies, the ovals there. Yeah, really, really nice. This one here is one background stamp. It's just a map of the world. It's a distinctive. You can see the variations there. Here's some beautiful stamp samples. And this alphabet a la mode. Now, that gives you all of those dies, and they're big. They are largest die is 4 by 2.4 centimetres. That's showing you at 100%. So they're quite big. They'll fit up. They'll fill up the front of a card. So, and you can put names on cards if you want to personalise them. Best family ever. It's got all these relationships: wife, husband, uncle, aunt. There's some new masks, and they're like two-step masks. So you blend the background, and then you blend over it with the finer detail mask. You can create backgrounds with them. There's the background mask there. And this one here, brushed bouquet, another one, stamps and dies. It's another detail stamp. So you've got a larger design, and then the more detailed that you would stamp in the darker colour so that it stands out. But being photopolymer, you can see through, so you can see where you're going to be doing that. This one here is called Picturesque, and it creates scenes. And it does kind of coordinate with that other one. Where is it? This one here, Enjoy the Journey. So you could combine that with that one. Create your own backgrounds. This one here is the framed florets. Now, this came out, I think, in November, and there was some designer series paper that was available. I think at this point it still may be available, but as soon as it runs out, that's the end of it. But beautiful dies and stamp set. It creates these beautiful oval frames that you can mix and match and fit into one another. And it will cut out, as you can see, these that are coloured here, it cuts out those stamps there. Here's another one called Warm Welcome. Now, if you see this little icon here, that means that it was a 1 million sales achiever demonstrator that has been asked to design a stamp set. So for that achievement, which is pretty amazing, they get to have their name on that stamp, and they get to help design it. So this one's got a door, and it's got a die that cuts out the door. So that's cute. It's a different stamp set. I mean, you can use that for a lot of things. Here they've used it. They've used it there. Here's, looks like a window. This is a new thing. Now, our blending brushes are quite big, and they've brought in some new small blending brushes. I don't have them. I don't have the stand, but they fit into the stand, which is really, really good, because currently I've just got them sitting in a box. I've got them sitting over here like this. And my little granddaughter just comes in here, and the first thing she takes is those. I don't know why, but anyway, I find them all over the house after she's left. So there's the big ones, there's the smaller ones. You can see, I guess, in comparison, they're probably half the size, but very, very handy. And you don't have to wash them. Like, if I keep one for red, one for blue, one for the lighter colours. Once you've finished using them, I just usually scrub as much ink off them onto spare scrap paper. They stay stained, so I know I can use that for light colours again. So there you go, that's those. Here's another one just called Best Day. It's like happy birthday. Look at him sitting in a cupcake wrapper. How cute. How cute. I mean, there's something for everybody, literally something for everybody. Now, I have ordered this one. It's on its way. I can't wait to get hold of it. It's called Ready to Ride. Now, it's a blokey one. I've got 3 sons. Why wouldn't I have blokey ones? They're the hardest ones I find to make. But look, we've got this beautiful background paper. All they've done here is stamp once and die cut the bike out. No brainer. No brainer. So in this suite, which is $149.25 Australian, you get the stamp set, the dies, this embossing folder, which is called Metal Plate. So it kind of looks like, yeah, metal plate. These adhesive backed, they're calling them studs. So you've got 3 different shapes on a sheet, and they come in brushed silver and black, so blakey. And then these beautiful 12 by 12 papers. So, you know, some of them you can cut bits and pieces out. Look, there's a floral design in there. They've cut it out, fussy cut it with the scissors. That's how the embossing folder turns out. If you did that on silver foil, that would look amazing. And it looks as though they've got some sort of shine to some of the papers. If you look at it there, I don't know. Maybe they've got some special feature on them. I'll let you know because I've ordered them. And these are the colours that go with it. So they're all pretty blokey. I mean, you know, pop of orange. That looks really, really good. So, yeah, and look, it creates the motorbike. So, yeah, definitely going to be using some silver foil with that. Beautiful. Can't wait. Can't wait to get my hands on that one. And here's another one called On the Ocean. It's a bit of a fun pirate one. You've got dies, cuts the boat out so that you can cut it out and build it up. 10% if you buy the bundle. And it's a distinctive stamp, so you're going to get all that beautiful texture and depth in it. And look at the paper they've used. Beautiful paper. And some twine. There's some baker's twine they've used there. They come in a pack. I think it's 5 in the pack, and they're all neutral colours. So they're very handy. I use a lot of twine on my cards. This one here is called Beside Me. Now, look at that. It's beautiful. A dad taking his kids fishing, helping him ride a bike or whatever. Open designs so that you can colour them if you wish. You don't have to. but you can if you want to. Beautiful, beautiful. And there's, look, they've used that sneaky little embossing folder there in the background. Here's one for the music lovers. Drum kit. God, you'd be very... You'd have a lot of Panadol if your kid had a drum kit, I reckon. There's a piano keyboard. There's some music. There's a guitar. They've used some vellum on here just to create something different. They've used an embossing folder that's got music on it. They've just repeated this stamp all the way down. That's a quick one. So you've got 2 scraps and then the card front. Or you can go full on. Go full on and colour it all in and whatever else. Yeah, we need things like that because not everybody is just interested in flowers. Then we've got these, they call them Memories and More packs, and you get bits and pieces in them. You get cards that are already that size. So these are good for the scrapbookers in your life. Or you can coordinate them with the Memories and More's cards and envelopes. So you can cut these down and put them on the cards as they've done here. It's got stickers in it. What do you call those things? Yeah, just stickers. So you can create quick cards, and that's relatively cheap. $17.50 for the Memories and More, which includes all the little panels plus the sticker sheets, and then $17.50 for the cards and envelopes, and they're beautiful cards and envelopes. Yep. So it just goes on to tell you that there's more things that are in the previous catalogues that are still available. So this beautiful punch that cuts out a little ribbon slot, it does a fancy corner, or it cuts the corner right off, just to create a little bit of interest in your cards. There's that hybrid die and an embossing folder. But most importantly, look at the beautiful samples. Look at the beautiful ideas they give you. Now, up the back of the catalogue, it shows you all the bundles. So this is like a quick ready reference. It also tells you, in this case, whether that's a cling or photopolymer stamp. It's got the price, the item number, and it tells you what page. So if I think, oh, wait a minute, I don't remember that. Page 35. I can just go straight to page 35. Oh, yeah, I remember now. But here's something that I only just discovered with the last one. There's more sample cards, and they're different to the ones that were on the previous pages. So, yeah, don't just go, oh, yeah, this is nothing, I don't. Look at them. Just have a quick look at them. So this is a quick ready reference to show you what bundles and the bundles contain and what they are, what the page is, the name, the item number. So yeah, and it gives you a closer view of the dies and things like that. So yeah, have a look right through your catalogue. Don't get to the end and go, I don't need to see that, because the card samples are different. So there's that beautiful full card front die in the two-tone Flora bundle or suite. And then you've got this, the catalogue at a glance. I use this a lot because if I know the name of the stamp set, or if I go, oh yeah, I think it's called Legendary Ride or something like that, there's a little picture of it that'll prompt you. There's also the name, the item number, and the page number. So again, it takes you back to there. So these are all the stamp sets, These are all the dies, or the hybrid dies. And then you've got punches, papers, embossing folders, tools, ribbon, embellishments. Now, all of these things are in this catalogue. And there's a host. There's a different host gift in this catalogue as well. So there's 2 actually, I think. So have a look through your catalogue. Like, have a cup of tea or a cup of coffee, whatever your favourite drink is, and have a really good study of this, because this thing is like a mine of information. Not to mention the beautiful samples that are actually in the catalogue itself. So that's the catalogue. I will be going through different items, and I will be referring back to the catalogue to show you what page it is, the items that come in with it, and I will of course have samples, but that's on the next one maybe. I think I've taken up far too much of your time already, but anyway, you can fast forward, you can rewind. I'll see you on the next video. Stay safe, and yeah, get some crafting in. That's good for you. Okay, bye.